we dedicated the whole section of the Beauty Retouch panel to the dodge and burn scripts and brushes. If you're looking to master beauty retouching, the dodge and burn technique is what you will be mainly relying on in your work, so make sure to study and practice it as much as possible. If you're new to it, make sure to read my ultimate guide to dodge and burn technique. You'll find the link under this video. And when you're ready to take it further, check out our Master Dodge and Burn video course taught by the incredible portrait and editorial photographer and retoucher Michael Voloshinovich. There are 3 sets of the dodge and burn scripts in the upper half of the Beauty Retouch panel. The top longer button titled Dodge and Burn Curves Setup creates the full set of layers for you in just one click, the dodge and burn layers and the visual aid group right above them. The next row of buttons will run the dodge, burn, and visual aid separately, and not in the form of layers, but groups, so you can even add your color correction layers into the dodge and burn groups when needed. The visual aid group within both scripts has a curve that will help you adjust the darkness and contrast of the image at hand to make skin color and value differences more apparent for dodging and burning. We use the correct method of black and white conversion to apply temporary adjustment layers to desaturate the image in order to enable you to better see the variations of luminosity values in the area you're targeting. You can also check the color of your image for your color corrections by turning the color layer on and turning the luminosity layer off. The dodge and burn script of the third row of buttons sets up the necessary layers for dodging and burning with the 50% mid-gray layers. It's completely up to you which method to use for your dodging and burning, the curves or the 50% mid-gray layers. I have phases when I use one or the other all the time. This script sets up a group of layers with their masks. They're completely identical, but we name them Darken and Brighten so you can use one for each task. However, the hidden beauty of this method is that you can seriously increase your speed by working on the same layer, switching between the black and white color of your brush. Feel free to use these layers just the way that works best for you. You will also find 2 dodge and burn brushes in this section of the panel. They both are soft brushes set to 100% opacity and 1% flow, and are only different in size. The upper button is for a small 10 pixel brush and the bottom one is for a larger 300 pixel brush. We find these settings the most appropriate for accurate dodging and burning. In the curves dodge and burn setup, you will be painting with these brushes over the black masks, unmasking the areas you'd like to dodge or burn on the respective layers. And in the 50% mid-gray layer setup, you will be painting with either white or black brush right on the layer to affect the luminosity of the underlying pixels. Or you can even use a colored brush if you wish to also affect the colors of the pixels you are dodging and burning. So, when I'm retouching a beauty image, I typically begin with a cleanup using the simple retouching tools first. I add a new empty layer and work with a healing brush and the clone stamp tool. Sometimes I add more than one empty layer and change its blending mode to darken or brighten, depending on what issues I have to fix in the image I'm working on. Once that's done, I run a dodge and burn script and adjust the visual aid curve to make all of the value inconsistencies on the model's skin more prominent. Your goal when dodging and burning is to even out skin color values to create an appearance of smooth skin while retaining its texture. As I dodge and burn, I often turn the visibility of the visual aid on and off to refresh my vision. Feel free to run the dodge and burn scripts as many times as you need to tackle various parts of the image. Don't do the majority of your dodging and burning on the macro level. Keep the image zoomed out enough so you can actually see what you're doing on the face. Remember to use the color check layer of the visual aid to color correct problematic areas after dodging and burning them when needed. One of the easiest and fastest ways to do that is to sample from the good skin color and apply that color with a soft brush on the new layer set to the color blending mode. Both dodge and burn scripts can be used for local and global dodging and burning. Delete the visual aid group after dodging and burning is done. It's your retouch and your workflow, so please choose the method that works best for you, and our panels will help you get the job done faster.